Hello and welcome to Hobo Blog. Today you might be wondering, why is it zoomed in so closely like Keith's face? Well, my LCD screen is not broken again. I can actually tell that it's zoomed in this close. And the reason why is so I can teach you a very special martial art, which I've already shown you part of, and if you haven't seen, you may need to rewind through the episodes here and catch, since we build upon the techniques in the first lesson on the second lesson here. I'll be teaching you Hobo Fu, or as I like to call it, Hofu. So, today's martial art lesson for you in the secret world of Hofu is the 7 Faces of Death. That wasn't actually one of the faces, it's just for dramatic effect. So the first face of death here is going to be the puppy dog beg. I'll show you first so you can see. Now, as you can tell, the puppy dog beg clearly invokes your innermost desire to feed me a turkey sandwich. That's exactly what it's for, is summoning turkey sandwiches and maybe change and other things. But be careful, because sometimes the questioning puppy dog beg can lead you to a loitering ticket as well as a turkey sandwich. So, the next one is the iron stare. Now, the iron stare is a pretty good one to use when somebody's been looking at you for a long time, maybe because you smell badly, possibly. When they do this, I like to implement the technique I'll show you right now. The iron stare is quite useful in warding off other people from the staring contest that might ensue. But if it does start to actually get down to a proper staring contest, you will need to gouge their eyes out. So, the third face of death that I'm going to show you here in Hobo Fu is the wildly excited look. The wildly excited look is one you'll use when somebody pulls out a morsel of food or, I don't know, a sleeping bag or anything that looks like something you might want as a hobo. It goes like this. The wildly excited look is very useful for just letting people know that you're interested in what it is that they have. And sometimes it'll occasionally lead to you actually getting some part of it. Now the fourth look actually leads into the fifth look, sixth look, and seventh and final look. It is the crazy eye. Now be careful when you use this, because you don't want to use this technique unless you've mastered all 7, because it could result in a wild showdown. Let me explain. Here goes the crazy eye. The crazy eye will usually ward off most people, but should you encounter another Hofu master, then it may result in a conflict, because they will respond with the questioning kitty, which clearly proves their level of insanity is higher than yours. Now, should they respond with the questioning kitty, the only proper response is the raging bull. Now, once you've put down the raging bull, there's only one technique left. And if they should use this technique, you need to run, because clearly they are crazier than you. This technique, once mastered, is the final technique of the 7 Faces of Death, and it is the Wild Walrus. Clearly anybody who uses this is deranged, and you definitely don't want anything to do with them. So, without a doubt, avoid the Wild Walrus at all costs. Use it sparingly. And that sums up the 7 Faces of Death and Hobo Fu Volume 2. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson.